These are the instructions for downloading some eaudio to your computer and device. To begin with, go to the library's website at www.icpl.org. On the left-hand side, click on the link for Books and More, and then scroll down to the link for downloadable media. At the library's downloadable media site, please notice that the bottom half of this page is full of instructions for downloading the various kinds of media that you can get here. To begin downloading, click on the green Download Books Now button. Now you're at the library's Overdrive screen. This is where you look for and download eaudio and ebooks. Before you can get started though, we need you to sign in to your library account here. Locate the red Sign In tab at the top part of the screen and click on it. Here's where you select which library you're a patron of, Iowa City or Coralville. Next, put in your library card number, and then type in your library password. If you don't have a card number or a password, you can either come into the library to get one or call the library at 356-5200 to get set up with one. If you've put your information in, click on the gray Sign In button. Next, I'm going to go back to the main screen so that I can look for a book. To get back to the main screen, click on Digital Home up in the upper part of the screen. Here's where you can look for different types of books to download. They're divided up into different subjects and types of books on the left-hand side that you can browse through. I'm going to look through the eaudio fiction, which is located a little lower than halfway down the screen. I'm going to click on All Audiobook Fiction. Now I have an alphabetical list of the different titles we have. Now we have a list of the different titles we have, and you can scroll through them to locate what you would like to download. Please note that in order to download something, it has to offer you the option over here of Add to Cart. This one says Place a Hold, which means it's already checked out. So as I'm scrolling down, I'm going to look for one that says Add to Cart. I found one here, The Butterfly's Daughter. To begin the download process, click on Add to Cart. On the next screen, if you would like to continue looking for other titles, click on Continue Browsing. Otherwise, click Proceed to Checkout. Here's where you can determine how many days you would like to check your item out for, 7, 14, or 21. I'm going to choose 7. Then, click on the Confirm Checkout button at the bottom of the screen. Finally, click the Download button. You'll get a pop-up box that asks you if you'd like to open it with Overdrive Media Console. Click OK. The Media Console opens automatically. Click OK. Click Yes if it asks you if you would like to create a folder for the media. Here's where it asks you which parts of the book you want to download. The default is to download all of them, but to do this quickly, I'm going to deselect all of them and only download part 1. Click on the parts you want to download and then click OK. The download process begins. Down at the bottom of the box, you can see that there's a progress bar that shows you how much has been downloaded so far and how much you have left to go. It takes a little bit of time, but it's pretty quick. Now we have downloaded part 1 of the title. You could listen to it on your computer here, but if you would like to transfer it to your device, make sure your device is plugged into your computer with your USB cord. Once it's plugged in, go up and find the Transfer button and click on it. When the pop-up box happens, click the Next button, and now it is looking for your device. You'll just need to wait a few seconds while it locates the device you have plugged in. It has located my device, my iPod, and it asks me which parts I would like to move over. Since I have only downloaded part 1, that is the only one I can transfer now, and it is what is selected. Click the Next button. You might get a pop-up message asking you to change your download settings in iTunes because Overdrive Media Console wants you to transfer this material at 64 kilobytes per second. If you need to go in and change this, you'll need to go to your iTunes. Click Next. The transfer begins automatically. Again, it takes a little bit of time, but it moves pretty quickly and it tells you how long you'll need to wait. Once the transfer process is done, you can disconnect your device from your computer and you will be finished.